Killer B. Killer B enters battle like he's performing on stage, spitting rhymes while swinging blades. But beneath the swagger is a true taijutsu master. As the Eight-Tails Jinchuriki, he doesn't simply lean on tailed beast bombs or chakra cloaks. His style, known as Disturbance Taijutsu, is a chaotic dance of destruction. What sets B apart is unpredictability. He can wield 7 swords at once, one in his mouth, others tucked under his arms, behind his knees, and even at his elbows.
What?
The result is a whirlwind of steel, moving with no traditional form. His body flows like water, twisting and flipping in ways that leave enemies completely off balance. Against Sasuke, B didn't just win, he embarrassed him. Even with the Mangekyo Sharingan, Sasuke couldn't keep up. B tore through his team and nearly finished him off, pausing mid-fight just to jot down rap lines. That's confidence. Killer B redefined taijutsu, proving it doesn't need structure to be deadly. His Disturbance Taijutsu is wild, artistic, and devastating. Combat with swords, rhythm, and swagger. Kimimaro. Kimimaro was more than powerful. He was precise and graceful. The final heir of the Kaguya clan, he carried the Dead Bone Pulse, a Kekkei Genkai that let him shape his own bones into deadly blades or armor harder than steel. Paired with flawless taijutsu, he became a living weapon. Every move he made was efficient, sharp, and disciplined. Even Rock Lee, famed for taijutsu, admired his skill. Against Naruto's shadow clones, Kimimaro dismantled them effortlessly, then faced Lee and Gaara together without faltering. Drunken Lee's unpredictability couldn't unsettle him. In the end, only illness defeated him. Though he left no successor, Kimimaro's legacy endures as proof that taijutsu fused with Dead Bone Pulse could transcend the human, turning combat into something supernatural. Tsunade. Tsunade, one of the legendary Sannin, chose a path unlike the others. With Shinju and Uzumaki heritage, power flowed through her, yet she built her taijutsu around raw strength and medical expertise. As a master healer, she understood the body perfectly and created chakra-enhanced strength, a style where precise chakra control turns every punch into an explosion. One strike could shatter stone, topple buildings, or send massive foes flying. Her creation rebirth technique made her nearly unstoppable, instantly healing damage so she could focus on relentless offense. We saw her stomp the battlefield, splitting the ground and scattering armies in a single blow. By mentoring Sakura, Tsunade passed down this legacy, proving knowledge and chakra control can turn healing into devastating power. Might Dai. Might Dai carried the nickname Eternal Genin. It sounded impressive, but in truth, it was an insult. For 20 years, he never rose above Genin rank, unable to perform even basic ninjutsu or genjutsu. He failed missions, earned ridicule, and was branded a hopeless case. Yet while the village mocked him, Dai trained in silence. Each night he pushed his body to extremes, mastering the 8 inner gates, taijutsu so dangerous it could destroy the user. His constant exhaustion by day was the price of his secret progress, but he never abandoned his belief in the power of youth, a spirit he later passed to his son, Might Guy. Dai's style was the strong fist, simple but devastating, and the 8 gates were his true weapon. When Guy was trapped by the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist, Dai opened the gate of death. In his final blaze, he overwhelmed 7 elite warriors, killing 4 before collapsing. His sacrifice became legend, proving heart and will can surpass talent. His legacy lived on through Might Guy, who carried his father's fire into the world. Might Guy. If Might Dai was the spark, his son Might Guy grew into a wildfire. Known as the Green Beast of the Leaf, Guy began his journey mocked for his strange green outfit and eccentric ways, but every insult fueled him. He trained relentlessly, push-ups on cliff sides, kicks underwater, turning hardship into strength. By the time he rose to Jonin, no one laughed anymore. Even Madara Uchiha, empowered as the Ten-Tails Jinchuriki, called him the strongest. Not Naruto, Sasuke, or even Hashirama, Guy. His mastery of the strong fist created shockwaves strong enough to break bones, and he pushed beyond limits by mastering the 8 gates. His signature techniques became legendary. The Evening Elephant, 5 explosive punches that warped the air, and Night Guy, the ultimate strike that launched him like a comet, shattering Madara's body and nearly ending an immortal. Before that, he had already crushed Kisame, proving his worth beyond doubt. Guy's finest hour came against Madara, when he opened the Gate of Death without hesitation. Though left crippled, he smiled with pride. His legacy lived on in Rock Lee, and in the newfound respect for taijutsu as a true art of power. Rock Lee. Rock Lee is the ultimate underdog. No ninjutsu, no genjutsu, not even a basic clone. All he had was taijutsu and unstoppable willpower. People mocked him. Even Neji called him hopeless until Guy saw the spark within him. From then on, Lee trained like a man possessed, smashing trees, push-ups on one finger, hauling boulders uphill. His Chunin exam fight with Gaara became iconic. Dropping his ankle weights, he moved at blinding speed, breaking through Gaara's sand for the first time. Lee's style is strong fist, fast, direct, and devastating. He mastered the 8 gates up to the 5th as a teen, later reaching the 7th and even the 8th. Add in Drunken Fist, where a sip of sake turned him into a wild, unpredictable force, and Lee proved nearly unstoppable, even clashing evenly with Kimimaro. From Academy Reject to Jonin, Lee's journey showed that hard work can surpass talent. Now training his son Metal, his legacy is living proof of pure effort turned legend. Metal Lee. Metal Lee, son of Rock Lee, is unmistakably his father's child. Same haircut, same green jumpsuit, same devotion to training. But unlike Rock's loud confidence, Metal is painfully shy. He freezes under attention, turning group practice into panic. Yet his stage fright has an unexpected upside. When overwhelmed, Metal slips into what feels like an anxiety fist. Much like Drunken Fist, his anxious movements become chaotic and unpredictable, making him difficult to read or strike. In fact, his nerves once triggered the first gate, something most shinobi spend years mastering. For him, it happened instinctively. Though capable of ninjutsu and even sealing techniques, Metal chooses to focus on taijutsu, honoring his father's path. He hasn't had a defining moment yet, but the foundation is clear. The first gate is already open. What he lacks in confidence, he makes up for in potential. Metal Lee stands as the bridge to the next generation, proof that even awkward kids can grow into legends. Chen. Chen is one of Naruto's hidden gems, an anime-only character remembered as the strongest taijutsu user. A hero of the Leaf, he relied purely on hand-to-hand combat, without ninjutsu or genjutsu. But after losing a student during the Third Great Ninja War, Chen was consumed by guilt and faked his own death, disappearing from the shinobi world. Years later, Lee, Naruto, and Tenten encountered him. Naruto doubted his identity until Chen unveiled his ultimate move, the Leaf Dragon God, so overwhelming even Lee was speechless. Still haunted, Chen refused to take Lee as a student. Reanimated in the Fourth Great Ninja War, Chen faced Guy and Lee, ultimately breaking free through willpower. Before departing, he offered Lee an apology. His story proved that taijutsu alone could forge legends. Neji Hyuga. Neji Hyuga was a born prodigy, a genius who needed little guidance to master techniques. As a member of the Hyuga clan's branch family, his path was supposed to be one of servitude. Instead, Neji rose above expectations, determined to surpass even the main house. He perfected the Gentle Fist, the Hyuga's taijutsu style built on precision. Unlike the destructive Strong Fist, Gentle Fist targets chakra points, shoving down techniques with a single touch. Backed by the Byakugan's near 360 vision and chakra sight, Neji was a natural predator. His techniques included the 8 trigram 64 palms, revolving heaven, and the ranged vacuum palm, each displaying precision and control. Neji's defining act came in the Fourth Great Ninja War, when he gave his life shielding Naruto and Hinata from the Ten-Tails. That sacrifice proved he had broken free from the fate he once despised, leaving behind a legacy as one of taijutsu's true legends. Hiyashi Hyuga. Hiyashi Hyuga, head of the Hyuga clan, is a true master of the gentle fist. In the second data book, his taijutsu scored a perfect 5 out of 5, higher than even Neji's 4.5. Calm and precise, Hiyashi fought like a scalpel, striking chakra points with deadly accuracy. His techniques included the revolving heaven, creating a spinning chakra shield, and the vacuum wall palm, blasting enemies from a distance with invisible force. During the Fourth Great Ninja War, he stood against the Tin-Tails, shielding allies and countering its massive tail. That moment cemented Hiyashi as the Hyuga's strongest defender. Sakura Haruno. Sakura Haruno started with no special powers, just determination. Everything changed when she trained under Tsunade. Through harsh discipline, she mastered perfect chakra control, built overwhelming strength, and created her own fighting style. Chakra-enhanced strength. Every strike becomes an explosion, capable of smashing stone and toppling enemies. Her greatest weapon is the strength of 100 seal, a forehead mark storing chakra that grants immense healing, stamina, and destructive force. Sakura proved her power by destroying Sasori's puppet army, and even cracking Kaguya's horn. She didn't inherit greatness, she earned it, becoming one of the strongest kunoichi in history.